On Wednesday, Almaty hosted a meeting of public organizations, heads and representatives of city departments. The topics discussed dealt with the upcoming Asian Winter Games and whether they will play a positive role for the image of the country.
We need to show other Asian states that there is a country called Kazakhstan and it has a united nation. The upcoming Asian Winter Games will be beneficial for the image of Kazakhstan. This is why the civil sector has to support the organizational committee of the event. However, the leaders of student unions and clubs appear to be skeptical about the nationwide promo campaign. Less than 4 months before the Games, the majority of facilities have not been completed yet, which could lead to potentially disastrous consequences. I don't see more trash cans in the city. This is a very important issue, but it is often ignored by the press. We will have to live in the city and clean it up after the Asian Games, but how we are going to do it, and will the municipal services help us? The adequate answer was obviously not prepared by the authorities, and that is why they just pretended they didn't hear the question, shifting the topic to the budget issues. The spending for Asian Games have already exceeded most expectations and passed the mark of $1.5 billion. The money is paid, but the facilities are not ready yet. For instance, the ski jump complex is ready only for the competition, whereas according to the plan it should feature a school for ski jumpers, swimming pools and gyms. Sports schools run by the municipal authorities are already free of charge, and they will remain this way for all children. After all, we have a responsibility to train future athletes. All sports-related plans of the country for the upcoming decade will depend on the way the Asian Games will turn out. After the completion of the event, Kazakhstan intends to reach a new record, which is to apply for the Asian Summer Games and later the Winter Olympics.
Next week, the 5th International Kazakh-American Film Festival will be opened in Almaty. Although low-key, the event has already secured the participation of some major Hollywood stars.
In the nearest future, Almaty will be hosting the second American Kazakh Film Festival after a 5-year-long hiatus. The event is now sponsored by the US Embassy and Kazakh company Eurasia Film Production. Unfortunately, the break was not due to the creative quest.
Money to do all the things that we'd like to do every year.
The festival will be held October 29th to 31st, headlined by American actor-director John Malkovich and producer Michael Fitzgerald. The small-scale event will feature only 6 movies, 2 of which were co-produced by Kazakhstan and the USA. Remarkably, the event will mark the first major release of a film by Yermek Shinarbayev since 1989. The Revenge won the Cannes Crown back in 1991 and even made Martin Scorsese include the restored film in the World Cinema Foundation. This year, the Kazakh audiences will be finally able to enjoy the dish best served cold. The picture and sound will be completely restored. I know for a fact that the process is very costly. Unfortunately, I cannot reveal the exact amount. Another Kazakh director, Erkin Rakishev, remains skeptical about the upcoming event as he has no time to chill out with the cinematic elite. The producer is working on a response to Borat and is seemingly indifferent about the film festivals. I don't even understand why it is called a film festival. Do you know of any film festival that features only 6 films? It seems that no one any longer questions whether the festival should exist. Apparently, the lagging film industry is not an obstacle for major cinematic gatherings. This year, it will be already the 5th International Film Festival in Kazakhstan. Despite the abundance of festivals, Kazakh cinema remains unprofitable for the most part. Local producers know that only projects that cost no more than $150,000 bring back some money. Unfortunately, most movie-goers are not interested in low-budget movies.
That is all for now. Join us tomorrow for more. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.